Welcome to another edition of Ruggas. Today we're going to be looking at the Ruggas Awards. Carl, why do we have the Ruggas Awards?
It's simple. It's to reward outstanding rugby players, coaches and schools for their efforts in the school rugby year.
In a year that's been fraught with very few games due to COVID.
Yeah, we had the same question last year, why do we do it? But the previous year it was at Great College, the function and everything, and if you see the people that voted and that kind of stuff was better than the year before, point number one. Point number two, the appreciation of the people involved with schoolboy rugby for awards evening, yeah, made it an easy decision to do it this year again.
If I'm correct to say that that's the only awards occasion for schoolboy rugby currently, apart from boys being awarded with upward selection to provincial teams, etc. You know, there's no other platform that recognises.
I think there is one or two guys that's trying to do it in a different way, selecting teams of the year and that kind of stuff, which is good. I think every reward that we can give to the outstanding stars of the season, it's fantastic. But again, we invited several of the other schoolboy rugby websites and that to participate with us in this. Personally, I don't think I've got the right to claim to be the only awards evening, although for the past 6-7 years that's what it was. But yeah.
Okay, and my next question was, for how many years has this been going?
This will be the 7th year.
Okay, so it's something that's building up a good legacy and a good history.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the categories of the awards?
Well, I think we'll start at the top. The most important is your player of the year. Then you've got your forward of the year. You've got your backline player of the year. And your most valuable player of the year. So that's 4 player categories. Then you've got your coach of the year. And then you've got your school of the year. When we started, the school of the year was the school that invested the most in turning either their rugby around or maintaining their rugby. Last year, the school of the year was Great College. Was Office, rewarding them for all the efforts they've done to turn the whole thing around with Office. So from next year on, with the new ranking systems, there will be 2 School of the Year awards. We'll see how to differentiate between the two. That decision is still to be made. But the second award will then go for the school with the most points for under 14, under 15, under 16 and first 15.
On Ruggas rankings?
Yeah, obviously the Ruggas rankings. And then the last award that we give every year is it's for a person that made a special contribution to schoolboy rugby. It doesn't have to be a coach. We had Sean Erasmus there. We had John Dobson of Rugby 365. No, it's not John. What's John's? But yeah, it was him for the contribution as a journalist to Ruggas or to rugby, schoolboy rugby. So yeah, that's the last category.
How will the nominations work and the selection of the final nominees?
Okay, we're going to open up on Monday nominations. It's simple. You feel that the kid is really good. You send his nomination to awards@ruggas.co.za. Then we'll compile a list from that. But like last year, it's going to be very difficult to make sure that the right people get nominated. So we've set a limit of a guy must receive 150 nominations before he gets onto the list. That's the one criteria. The other criteria, we've got a lot of people that's been working with Ruggas with the awards and everything. They also are allowed to nominate players, and with that they will send the video footage and that kind of stuff through to the guys. So that's how you get nominated.
And then the short list of nominees for awards, possible awards selection.
Okay, what we will do then, the 1st of October, early in October, we've got a panel of 5 judges. You're included. And they will bring the number of players down to just 10 per category. That will then go open for 2 weeks of voting for the general public. Thereafter, the top 3 goes through to the awards evening, where the panel will again decide on who's the winner of the top 3. Okay, the voting, we're going to be strict as last year. We're going to check what's your IP address, and we're going to leave some cookies on your laptop and everything to make sure that you didn't vote in that category. You have only 1 vote per category. So please don't phone me and say I can't vote again, or the people in the same offices can't vote. If it's the same IP address, they must vote from home or from the cell phones.
Okay, very interesting. So you can't vote bomb.
No. We had 3 years ago. We had an internet cafe in Durban, where the kids, I don't know if the kids or somebody paid the owner of the internet cafe, he absolutely bombed us with votes for 1 person.
For 1 person.
Yeah, so you've got 1 vote, so use it wisely.
Is there a minimum age limit for people to nominate?
Not really. I know Luca Ribbons last year was on the verge of getting an award, very close, but with being a COVID year and this COVID year, obviously we will be biased towards matriculants, boys that's leaving. But no, there's no fixed rule about age.
So it's not only the under 19.
Yeah, no, not only.
Okay. When and how will this year's awards be hosted?
Well, we've got the hosting for the week. We must still decide. We're busy with our sponsors and everything, and obviously we must take into account, like I said, most of the kids will be matriculants, and we'll have to take into account the COVID environment in which an award evening will be held, and especially because it's also very close to the matric exams. So it will be in that week, whether it will be virtual or a physical event, that we still have to decide. Like I said, there's several factors we'll have to take into account, but in that week, 23 to 28 of October. 23 to 28 October.
Okay. How accurate or on the mark have the awards been, if you look at how the winners fared in their rugby careers after school?
Well, of all the rugby players, we are going to do shows where we're going to discuss the players and where they are. But last year there was only 2 players that didn't feature anymore in the senior structures of South African rugby. That one was Abner van Reenen. He came this year to the forefront for the Western Province, and since have left for Europe. And the other guy is that Lucy from Office, Ruggas van der Berg, I think.
Yeah, I think.
He was forced by injury to stop playing, but we had 1 or 2 Springboks already. So we're happy.
Okay. And the closing date for the nominations, we will still make that known?
Well, the closing date will be more or less at the end of September.
Okay. All right. Then just finally, yes, all nominations to awards at ruggas.co.za.
Yeah, and if you can, either don't send me a highlight package of the kit, because as agents we also don't look at highlight packages. We want to see the whole game. We want to see where the guy, what he does when he's not involved with the ball. But if you can, please let us know where we can watch footages of the kid and so on, especially for the kids not in the mainstream schools. We really don't want to exclude the schools from the 2nd and the 3rd tier of rugby schools.
Okay. Yeah, looking very excited, looking forward to it.
Yeah, exciting. A lot less kids contracted this year than the previous years. But let's see how accurate we can be.
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.